Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point. But there are greater things at stake now.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
In your
Never
purpose.
vigilant.
This structure is a webway portal.
Even in death,
The
I
Eldar
still
use
serve.
them to quickly travel from one location to another. We must destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
Scouts in position.
At last, back to war. Under fire.
This is a good location to establish a field base. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ. Now.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Now that we have established our field base, we must continue through the mountain pass on foot.
Under fire.
Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move cautiously
Squad
and keep the
broken.
field base protected
It
at
is
all
better
times.
to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Faith is eternal.
My lord, I have arrived at your request.
We need you to cover the eastern pass. The combat that is occurring here will likely attract the Orc forces nearby. We cannot afford their interference.
I understand. You can count on the Imperial Guard to hold this pass. No Orcs will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation. If possible, I will provide you assistance if the orcs
Scouts
attack.
ready.
Yes, my lord.
On patrol.
Under fire!
Charge!
I am the instrument of his will.
Scouts
There
advance.
is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
The Emperor protects.
Lehman Russ here. Heavy support available.
Reporting, sir.
Under fire! Nice faith. Moving out. Faith is our
Fear
shield.
not the psycho.
Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy.
Fear not the psycho.
Fear denies faith. Direct us to the enemy. Faith is our shield. Vigilant. Under fire.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Command.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Emperor.
Fire in the hole!
Thank the Emperor you're here. I think Command forgot about us.
How long have you been
Direct us to
here?
the enemy.
About a week.
You held this position for a week? By yourselves?
Yes, my lord. We've seen some pretty freaky stuff, too. Come on. We'll show you.
Moving out.
Space Marines!
Moving under fire.
Space Marines! Attack!
Fire.
What would you have me do?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
What well restored. Ever vigilant. Marine
Scouts
squad
awaiting
deployed.
orders.
Moving out. I have awoken. I am ready to serve. Again.
Under fire.
The degrees of guilt.
Direct us to the enemy.
I will crush those who stand before me.
Speeder ready for battle.
Heresy grows from idleness. Fire in the hole! For the Emperor under fire!
Build routine 721 initiated.
Land speeder ready for battle. Objective.
Hope is the first step on the road to
How can I
disappointment.
serve? No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I
Even in
help it.
death I still serve.
Under
The machine
fire!
spirit is prepared. Approaching target. The machine spirit is prepared. Moving out.
Under
As you
fire!
command. Engaging thrusters. Approaching target. Approaching target. An easy objective. Moving out. Land speeder ready for battle.
Under fire!
An easy objective. Predator at your command. Death has arrived.
Under fire!
His will be done. An easy objective.
Under fire!
His will be done. Death has arrived. The machine spirit is prepared. As you command. Approaching target. Predator tank here.
Under fire!
Land speeder ready for battle. Tank here. Approaching
Under
target.
fire!
Engaging thrusters. Here. Land speeder here.
Reporting, sir.
Command. Predator tank here. Engaging thrusters.
Under fire!
At last, back to war.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Under fire!
Predator tank here.
I am ready to serve. Again.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Charge!
At your command.
Predator at your command.
I stand ready.
Walk softly and carry a
Fear
big
not,
gun.
Psycho.
My will is undone! We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me. Captain, from this point on, you and your men are on your own.